Hey everybody, in this video I wanted to talk about this 2-in-1 tablet that I have been recently using. I just recently picked this up. Currently I'm away from my desk. I'm just traveling for work. So this thing actually came really handy while I was traveling and while I'm remote because it's a 2-in-1 tablet. It's a Windows tablet. Actually it's a business machine. So it's more of a B2B product that Dell sells. So this guy is basically a Surface Pro competitor. It's called the Latitude 5825, I think. I will write the name down correctly. But it's a Latitude 2-in-1 tablet. Windows 10, has an i5 7th generation U processor, so it's mobile. And it's not meant to be really beefy. Obviously, has 8 gigs of RAM, so plenty of RAM for me. And then I've been just using it for my personal computing things. Runs Windows 10. I did try to install Linux on it, but I had some issues with drivers, obviously because it's a, you can say, more of a custom device, and Dell has made some custom drivers to take advantage of the display and all that custom hardware. So Linux did great, but I did notice some lag and stuttering, so I thought it might be best to reinstall Windows 10. So that's what it has. I'm sure you could upgrade it to Windows 11. I haven't checked, but I'm not really interested in doing that. And Windows 10 is plenty fine. So I've been playing like games on it, actually. So I've installed Steam. I've been playing this I don't know, virtual store thing for like toy cars. So it's pretty cool. At least I've been enjoying it. So I'll let that run while I talk. But yeah, it runs pretty well. It's just using the integrated graphics. So I think for light gaming, stuff like this, you know, not very demanding, it works pretty fine. But yeah, I have noticed like it does like drop FPS when something maybe more intense is happening in the game or lots of assets are generating at once. So you might notice it too, but the frame rate's obviously not going to be good for the gamers out there. I think it's like 30 FPS. So to me personally, I don't care. I'm going to offend a lot of people, so it's absolutely fine. But for a lot of you guys, you might be very upset about that. So light gaming, absolutely fine. But this is the only game I've actually run on a device. I haven't done anything else. I've installed at the same time VS Code and stuff. I haven't done anything, but I have installed it. It works pretty fine when I spun it up. And then I installed through Windows Prompt Control WSL. I'm using external keyboard and mouse. I'm sure this thing has a type cover, like its own, you know, integrated type cover that, let's say, Microsoft Surface would have. 1080p, so that's the max resolution. To me, it looks pretty good, and the color accuracy is pretty good as well, so I wasn't complaining. And I think the kickstand design I was pretty pleased with as well. If I just push it, there we go. And then you have to manually kind of yank it up like the current Surfaces or the previous Surface generation. And in tablet mode, it's pretty nice. It's pretty lightweight as well, and thin. It does get hot. Obviously, it's running an Intel chip, so nobody should be surprised about that. It does get hot. The battery life, it's not good. I think that's to be expected. To be honest with you, it's like an 8-year-old device. So the battery is just whatever they had before. I didn't service it, so I'm sure when you service it, you can, you know, get a new start of life again on the battery. Currently, because it's an old battery, the thing averages around 2 hours. It's okay for me. I keep it plugged in. But for I think $30, you could pick up a new battery for this unit and replace it, and it's very easy to replace. I was watching a service guide online. The screen's actually just detachable, so you just clip it out, and you have to just remove the kickstand, and you can easily swap the battery. So that's actually a +1 for this device. I think just general packaging, I think it's a really good looking device. Port selection is pretty good. I have 2 USB-Cs, and they both allow me to output data, and so that's connecting to displays and charging power. I have a full USB 3.0, I believe, and then I have my traditional volume, power keys, and Windows keys on the side. This also supports styluses and stuff. It has its own stylus as well, but again, could not be bothered to pick it up because I'm not interested in that use case. But it's just good to know to have it. While I was traveling, I thought it was a really neat device to have. I've really been enjoying it, surprisingly, really enjoying it. It's kind of like this, dare I say it, perfect iPad for me because it has a proper OS. No offense to anybody. It has a proper OS. I can run full native apps, and I can have my own keyboard and mouse. So I'm using the Logitech keyboard and mouse, which I'm fond of. So for me, it's a very lightweight package. I can fold it up and put it in my bag, and it's no more than just an iPad with a case on it. So I really enjoyed it. That's it for me in this video. I just thought, this might be a really good use case to talk about while I was traveling for a while. So I'm going to be away from all my devices. So for me, it's a very big deal because I can run Linux, I can run, Windows apps, I can do some gaming, and I can kind of watch movies. I've been watching Netflix on it. So it's a good all-rounder device. That's it for me in this video. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.